on a mission to win. He's out there to ball. We've all seen it. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if he's unaware of the record.
And MP is clearly among the best rookie shooters we've ever seen in the league. We've heard the comparisons to Ray Allen, Clay, and Steph. And after seeing what MP's done this season, you start to believe he will be in that conversation.
So for the Pistons, Quintman's checked in. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Tobias Harris. And the Bucks with possession here. Rollins the pass to Giannis. Turner with a screen on Robinson. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, that was just a fantastic decision from Antetokounmpo. He's lethal in pick and roll situations, clearly.
Got that one up quick. MP's got 42 in the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Detroit leading by 22. MP left side. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Lee's got 45 points.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Rollins the pass to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
There's Lee with the three. Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
The drive by Giannis. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Anthony comes in for Gary Trent. And Porter subbed in for Rollins. Caris LeVert's checked in for the Pistons.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his 3rd season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court, and still plenty of time to deliver on his potential.
MP, good.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
So the Bucks, their last game, a win against Philadelphia. On the wing, Giannis. Porter kicks to Anthony. Bucks passing it around. Here's Giannis. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Fires for 3. Detroit with the rebound. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
Fires the 3. Again, what an avalanche.
And he has all the tools and the desire.
Now tied for second most 60-point games. What a career he's had. My goodness.
Love the size and athleticism Kuzma possesses. He uses both of them well to draw these fouls.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Sims, and again for 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
And a wide open look for MP. Another 3 for Detroit.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
MP against Anthony. Portis sets the pick for Anthony. Pass to Portis for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Kuzma against Lee. Launches a 3. Connects again from distance.
Hey, guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons sitting pretty as the... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys. Good! Another from 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, DA. What a shooting performance. Portis, the pass to Porter. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
And the rejection by MP. From outside the arc, and the 3 ball is good. Lee's got 9 points now in the quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. The wide open look here for Anthony. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Detroit with the ball. They're rolling here with the 9-point run. Break the and yep, another basket.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss. And that one, good.
Nice, smooth jump shot from Anthony. I like him in that medium range area.
MP outside. And good. There's another.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
Kept moving and found an opening. Staying active. Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
And here's MP for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Anthony. That one falls. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
On the wing, Lee, defended by Prince. 6 to shoot. And another one falls.
90, a legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Here's Anthony. Good D by Lee. And so, MV will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion.
Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
The Pistons have gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. Puts it up from 7. Hits it again. Wow.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on third place all-time in scoring. And the Bucks miss again.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Robinson dishes to MP. The tray. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Portis a screen on MP. It's Anthony with the drive. Nice shot by Portis.
When you watch Portis, he's not just a good jump shooter for a 6'10 guy. Bobby's just a straight-up good shooter, period.
Ivy passes to Robinson. There's Lee with the 3. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Stolen away. There's the 3. Good, he hits again.
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat.
And you know for that matchup with New York, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting.
And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. And Antetokounmpo inside. Freed on him.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
Good, another from 3.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. Lets the 3 fly, and the Pistons another 3.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
To end the cold streak, Giannis dunks it down.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
MP inside, covered by Anthony. Here's Lee outside, buries it from three-point range.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
The drive by Giannis. Reed with the steal. MP against Anthony. The 3 from MP. Connects again.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Mark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sidelines.
And, Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality. But I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
And good, he hits it again.
Tonight is one more for the history books. Once again, he sets the record for most points ever in an NBA game.
And it may not come as a surprise from him, but goodness, we got to acknowledge his greatness. What he is accomplishing is nothing short of legendary. Here's Kuzma, knocks down the three ball. Kuzma's got 8 points.
How about Kuzma answering that tray with one of his own?
Shot's good by Lee.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Milwaukee's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Here's Lee outside. And again, Detroit with the three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Turner's checked in for Anthony. Milwaukee with the ball. Trent kicks to Kuzma. Back to Trent. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Kuzma against MP. Launches it. And the Pistons another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence. And he's got great range, too.
And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And even in hostile territory, the fans have to respect what he's done here tonight.
You know, Greg, he's filling it up and giving them their money's worth with his terrific performance.
Boy, the defense looks hapless out there. I mean, they're lost trying to find a way to stop this guy.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Kuzma inside. That one's not going to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Pistons ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
good to see you, and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, you could say that this game hasn't exactly been, competitive.
Let's be real, Ernie. They're getting cooked like street meat. Roadkill.
Yeah, could someone bring me a blanket, man? This game is making me a little sleepy, and some warm tea would help.
Man, you guys are harsh. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Their defense has been SOF capital T. Like, what's softer than toilet paper, Kenny?
Wet toilet paper.
Yeah.
Feathery soft.
Yeah.
Cloud soft.
Yeah.
Whatever we want to call it, Shaq, it ain't working.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Goes up the baseline, and it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lee in the posts, covered by Rollins. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Here's Rollins. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Trent outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. MP deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Rollins. Trent outside. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
There's Lee with the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
My goodness, have mercy. Breaking ankles like there's no tomorrow.
After Rollins. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Loads it up for Giannis. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
It's Trent on the wing. Pass to Giannis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got 26 points.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Lee outside, and the Pistons another three.
Wow. What can you say?
The Bucks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Turner inside. Read on him. Giannis a screen on MP. Here's Trent. Good defense by MP. Pistons have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Kuzma outside. Turner with a screen on Thompson. Kuzma can't get it to go.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Pistons from deep. Milwaukee's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And stolen by Thompson. Goes up, and Thompson throws it down.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Rollins the pass to Trent. And they get it. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
And here's MP for 3. That one doesn't drop. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Detroit dictating the flow. Lee outside. Clock at 6, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. And a different look here for the Pistons. Quinman's checked in. Duncan Robinson comes in for Harris. Karis LeVert's checked in for Thompson. And Ivey subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Trent with the wide open look. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's LeVert in the corner. Ivey with it. And Detroit with another turnover here. And a chance here to see our rookie watch. The biggest point-producing freshman over the last 10 games. MB is number 1.
And, you know, they've given him some more responsibility offensively in these past 2 weeks. He's responded.
Well, the way he's been filling it up, he's earned it. I mean, look, the game is slowing down for him. He's starting to see the whole floor now.
Kuzma outside. Portis a screen on LeVert. Kept alive. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
3-pointer. And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Rollins the pass to Kuzma. The Bucks working the ball around. Turner with the screen for Trent. 6 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Trent's got 5 points now this quarter.
How about the work inside that time by Trent Jr.? Just taking what the defense gives him.
Lee against Kuzma. The 3. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Outside Turner, out to the wing. Portis, the pass to Rollins. Back to Portis. Out to Kuzma. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Rollins. Trent outside. Portis a screen on MP. Pass to Rollins. This one for 3. Rebounded by Clinton.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Kuzma outside. And here is Portis, guarded by Robinson. Will it go? And Portis finishes inside. Portis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Turner with a screen on Ivy. Kuzma outside. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
And here are the numbers for Turner. He's been more than solid over the last month. Averaging about 15 points, 6 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Anthony's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Detroit with a change here, too. Marcus Sasser's checked in for Ivy. Pass to Trent. MP against Anthony. Portis a screen on Lee. The 3 from Anthony. Sasser with the rebound. Lee left side. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Rollins the pass to Turner. And here is Anthony. From deep, Trent. Rebound, Detroit. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. There's the triple. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Anthony, the pass to Trent. Down low. Here's Portis. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 5 assists in the game.
And you can just see how confident Portis is inside. I mean, very comfortable there. Feels like he can score whenever he wants to.
Lee outside. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Anthony. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. MP has been leading the charge for the Detroit Pistons. Between his points and... We welcome you back in with the arena still buzzing from the historic achievement we witnessed in the last quarter.
And I wasn't sure we'd ever see the single-game points record broken again. As far as an individual mark goes, it's one of the hardest to reach. He's as dialed in as he could be.
On the floor for Detroit, we've got Duncan Robinson. Lee out there with Jaden Ivey. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Klintman in at the center.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Portis sets the pick for Anthony. The three-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
GA, just when you think you've seen it all, past season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jamesons.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
And here's MP for three. Good on the triple. Lee's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
On the wing, Lee, guarded by Prince. MP again from deep.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Giannis, and that one goes long. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Lee outside. It's rebounded by Portis.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot's good. Antetokounmpo's got 30 points.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
MP outside. Takes a three. Drains the three-pointer.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Count it.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
There's Lee with the three. And the Pistons another three.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Bounce pass, Prince. For three, Portis. Rebounded by the Pistons. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. For the three, hits the three-point bomb.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Giannis sets a screen for Porter. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
Robinson finds MP. Shot on the way. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half. MP outside. The three. It's rebounded by Portis. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
When Antetokounmpo is driving, he's locked in on finishing no matter what the defense hits him with.
MP against Prince. MP outside. Hits it from three-point range.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Prince outside. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And here's MP for three. And again, Detroit with the three.
And since the break, he's just been money from beyond. When he's this hot, the green light just doesn't seem to get any greener.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Portis for three. The kick out to Porter. MP grabs the miss. Lee's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. From the arc, connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Antetokounmpo makes it off the glass. Giannis has got 12 now in this quarter.
You know, when you're talking about guys who can score over anybody, Antetokounmpo's name always comes up. So hard to defend.
A nice shot by MP.
During this final quarter, he has erupted from outside the arc. You just assume every three he takes now is going down.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Anthony. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 4th assist in this one. Lee outside. With some arc, and it's good on the layup.
Soft floater. You see how MP has really improved his craft.
And Portis throws it down.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Lee outside, and again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Anthony. Prince in the corner. Outside Porter. Here's the 3. And Lee pulls it down. And so MP will bring it up for the Pistons. Lets it go with the 3. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Anthony, and the shot is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Lee gets the bucket.
Yeah, he's like a one-man band out there, dialed in and on the attack.
The drive by Anthony. Prince wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lee against Portis. Lee outside. From deep. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Antetokounmpo kicks to Prince. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 40 points.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
To the middle. And Portis throws it down.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on them, throwing it down with force.
Lee outside. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pistons.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And here is MP. Steps back and fires. Rebounded by Anthony. Robinson against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. Out left to the wing. For three, Portis. MP grabs the miss. Puts up a deep three. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin.